How's it going, everyone? Hope y'all are having a good night, good day, good whatever. I'm gonna be working on FF6 because I need to finish. Give me one moment. How's it going, everyone? Hope y'all are having a good day, night, or whatever. Sorry that took a bit extra long. I had some trouble setting stuff up, of course. I'm gonna see if I can, if not finish, then get myself in a position to be able to finish. I think I might just have to grind up Realm a little bit and I'll be okay. But one way or the other, we will do something. I know Prim, I believe, is approaching the end. I finished the game. I don't know how much anyone else has, but we'll see. But let's get into it and see how much we can do. Okay, it's taking its sweet time. Right. Ship was blasting. There we go. And let's make sure this works. Yeah. All right. Let's go. So Go-Go is still down. Realm is probably going to be level 3. Oh, hold on. Okay. I thought for a second that I hadn't gotten my stuff, but there it is. I just got a flood of things. Alright. Jeez, 61. Alright, Go-Go, Realm, Umaro, and Locke. This is a terrible party in general, but you know, we will make do. Umaro with... We have someone who can finally use our claws. That's awesome. Doom Darts on our Berserker is just... It's great. Alright, so what abilities does Realm have? Runic. That is actually unusable, I believe. Oh, good. I think, if I remember correctly, all I really have is Jador. Oh wait, no, I can do a couple new things because I have Realm. Cool. And that'll be a good excuse for us to get some levels. Because some of them are in... I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to land, I wanted to go inside. We have World of Balance checks. Specifically, the Esper Cave, which is here. Alright. Everyone hits so hard, it's beautiful. I forgot to equip stuff on Realm. And I forgot to equip stuff on everyone. Okay. Zone Seek. Well, good choices. Let's see, what should I give to Locke? Genji Glove? No, I'm gonna save that for Realm. No. This is going to be great. I could double Pearl Rod for a potential double cast of Holy. That seems like a great idea, actually. I'm trying to remember how to undo the curse on the cursed ring. Is it just use it a lot? Okay, it can't actually be uncursed. Right. That was just a rumor, apparently. Alright. Don't have a Lich Ring, so it's fine. Since I cannot control you, this seems like a great idea. She came with her own memento ring. That's nice. Okay, so for you... we'll go with Gale Hairpin, and we will go with Pod Bracelet. Alright. Oh, hello. That was gorgeous. That was so much damage. Alright, well... this is perfect for our leveling. Okay. Well, GP rain it is. Okay. It could have been worse. It could have been so much worse. I like that Realm has leveled up enough to now be, okay, well, crap. I was going to say she has leveled up enough to be in the, weakened mode with just the HP she started with. But then she got one shot, and then it didn't matter. Okay, you have Crusader. Which I should probably give everyone, I don't know. Float rings? I think it would protect? It's the Slurm! Okay, well... that's not fair. I wonder which of those was Mackenzie. How are you doing? Decently. And you? Good. Good. Hi, Ultros. Oh, hey. Hey, Ultramaru. This must be awkward for you. I love that so much. Ow. Well, Umaro, you did a good job taking down Umaro. Proud of you. That was a lot of XP. Hey, more gold for Delson. Starting to feel like a Pratchett dwarf. Gold, 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 gold. Gold everywhere. Okay. So I guess we're technically done here. Okay, well... He does so much damage. Right now, though, it's hard to compete with Locke. So 8 hits, averaging probably close to 1600, 1700 damage. That's a lot. I'm happy with my damage output finally. I don't know why I keep checking. You've got tons to go. I could probably just leave here, honestly. There's nothing else in here for me. I can go give the auction house another shot. Okay. So I don't know why I haven't been able to find the auction house thing. It feels like it's just terrible luck. With all this slurm around, Fry's got to be around some corner, right? Alright, so... she's good fit for what she's got. She'll get there eventually. Alright. There's probably one more battle for her. I wasn't really planning on doing this tonight, but my brain is a bit fried from interview prep, and I'm gonna be probably unavailable for the latter half of the week. So I wanted to get in, try and finish up as much as I could, maybe even finish today. Because tomorrow is already spoken for in that it's Double Dragon's Day. I mean, I guess I could change it up, it doesn't really matter. But I wanna try and finish this before I am away. How close are you? Not close at all. Hey, it didn't insta-killer this time. Good job. I should try and use Runic sometime just to see if it actually works. Okay. We'll try it now. Okay, it does work. Cool. So they removed the sword requirement. Alright. Let's go to Jador for just one more attempt at this stupid auction house. Maybe it'll work this time. Maybe we'll get lucky. Actually, which one is left? Is it the 20,000? Let me see. $10K. So it's the cheaper one. Maybe. Okay, we have a Taco Bell. Which means I think the next one is the 20,000? And then the one I need, the 10,000? I'm just gonna buy everything. Well, looks like Prim just finished. It looks like I got a bunch of good things. More force armor, too. Oh, it's Diamond Shield. Okay. So this isn't really worth it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Good job, Locke. You got fleeced. Let's see. So we got an Excalibur. Ooh, an Atma weapon. I forgot I had that, and it's gonna actually be super good. Hey Delson, how's it going? He sure is. I'm gonna do one more cycle through because I don't think that actually counted as my check for in here. It did not. Another diamond shield. I don't need another $20,000 gold gil diamond shield. I don't understand why the jump is from, you know, 10,000 to 20,000. What happened to 15,000? It's not like they were doubling each time. Okay. 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 I'm done. I don't care. I guess I could just go to Kefka's tower. I think Realm would get immediately steamrolled there, though. Eh, she survives, she'll level enough. And if she doesn't survive, well, next time she might. Huh. I could skip the tower, apparently. Oh, that's right, because I unlocked enough stuff. I'm trying to remember who goes well together. I'm gonna put her with Gao because that's gonna keep him alive a little bit better. And Realm nicely rounds out my teams. Okay. There's so much HP here. All right. A behemoth just hit me, and I took 8 damage. Also, I think I forgot to equip Strago with anything. Also possibly Setzer, but it's less important for him because he can't equip any weapons. Right. Old man and his spear. I can't even make him jump. Oh well. You can be our heavy hitter. How's that sound? Albed primer for scoop. Okay. Just... I had a suspicion that Kefka might be a cakewalk. These are supposed to be relatively difficult fights. And we are just straight mowing them over. Okay. I don't know if this was the chest that triggered this, or I just happened to get super lucky with... Unlucky? Unlucky. With my step. Alright, well, these guys gotta go. And it looks like Locke's gonna make sure that happens. Or I'm just gonna wipe because this is, ridiculous. What the hell? How are they doing almost 5,000 damage per attack? Like, actually, how? That doesn't make any sense. That was a good party. This'll do. This shall do. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll do... pod, and then... Gale. Why not? Why not? Okay, that's more like it. And why are you healing the Marlboro? Sorry, the Vector. Or no. That's the evil Oscar, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm not gonna waste my money. Got that going for me, at least. Do I have a way to look? Okay, I do have Imp. I was worried for a second that I had no way to cast Imp. Ah, this is a stack. So weird. All right. At least I am leveling again. All right. I just got unlucky last time, I guess. Alright, life 3 and drained, so I can change that up. That's good. It means I can potentially come back from a rough state. Right, right. Teaching people. Giving people the magic. Yeah. Well, I like that we have to wait longer for Locke's attack than anything else. Okay. A scimitar. It doesn't actually matter because, look, you're maxed. More force armor, good. Economizer. I'll give you an earring. Alright, let's see. Guard ring? Peace ring. Okay. You can have Palador. I want more people with life. A Brontor, okay. That's right, if everything costs 1, I don't have to care. Okay. You mimicked before I got to cast. Trying to think who'd be my ideal final party. Gao is definitely in it. Like, not a question. I did it too fast again. Guess it doesn't matter. Nothing will survive, and it's only going to cost me 2 MP per. Odwin, sure. Thunder Rock for Delson. Of course, the Mimic goes first. As you do. So, I think Gao, Edgar, maybe Locke. Realm would be useful if I can train her up. Because having Runic would be nice. This is exactly why it was so hard to get gem boxes and economizers in the base game. That's good. Hopefully that means you are unstuck, if you are still stuck. I did see that right before this, Scoop was doing a lot of stuff. I got a nice flood of checks. Huh? I actually have no bolt. Oh, that's sad. These poor things are about to get just absolutely curb stomped. Atmo weapon, he took a lot of damage, I guess. Kefka hasn't been feeding him. He's feeling a little sick. Yeah. It was totally just off day. All right, Alexander. You can continue shoot. Actually, are you guys done with Odin Bahamut? Almost. Almost done with Odin. I never found the drill. Okay. I assume there's a little bit too much for it to hint in Gauntlet. Okay, so that must have been one of the finished games. Oh, come on. Hey, Azure. Yep, this is the archipelago. I am in the final stretch of 6. Hope you're mostly done with work, or are done. Time is getting kind of away from me right now. Okay. Well, good luck. We're gonna try and power through Kefka's tower. Nice stop. I'm mostly doing this to level Realm, although honestly I don't really need to. I could probably just go to the end and finish it. Do I do that? Do I do that? I don't need to worry too much about power leveling because there is a rather significant XP bonus. It's like 200% XP and AP. Like, these things shouldn't be giving... Okay, why are you here? They shouldn't be giving me 20,000, 30,000 XP per. Like, 11,000 XP for one fight. So it's not too bad. There you go, Delson, another key. Oh, actually, while you're here, that reminds me. I talked to someone who did the Po archipelago, and they said that everything with it is perfectly in TOS. But I am not familiar. I am just going by what they told me. But it's apparently fine. There, I gave you some progress and then I sent you a bomb, Delson. Wow, that worked out great for me and not so much for him. So what I'm seeing is that someone should learn Merton in this party, and then just cast it all the time. I don't remember what Merton is supposed to be. Hey there, buddy. Let's fight. Oh no! I also never found the, what do you call it? the auto crossbow, or the drill. So I guess the C's missed last time? Wait, was that really it? Okay, you can have Zone Seek. Like, honestly, I should just go finish. Yes. So, well, I would show you, but Cyan's ability was Possess. I'm sorry, what? Sorry, I am currently getting my ass kicked. Or rather, my ass instant killed. Sabin's ability is Capture, which is Mug. Edgar has Rage. Gao was the real winner, though. Like, truly. I don't know how he did it. His base fight was replaced by X-Magic. His ability was replaced by Magitech. Yeah. I don't have to equip a gem box on him or anything. He just X-casts everything. I think that was the single luckiest thing I got in this. There's a reason he's like 10 levels higher than everyone else. Although in a cruel twist, his attack power is also maxed. I could put like a low-level weapon on him and he'd have a 255 attack power, which he cannot use. Edgar's up there now, too. Alright. Appreciate it. Good luck with work. Hopefully the rest of your shift is smooth. Alright. I guess the other perk of this is that I'm training up my people's spells. I still haven't decided who's going in other than the two. I don't know. Cella's is super useful. Oh, hey, dragon. Let's go. Oh, hey, it's the dirt dragon. I'm so tempted to try possess on one of the bosses. Okay, well, I didn't even have to float. But yeah, Edgar is going because his base attack does almost 1,000 damage now. And also, Rage is just good if I need emergency. Although I never came across a magic jar, did I? That's not good. Okay, well, fine. Sorry, Cyan. Let's see. I just can't steal from anyone right now. You know, it's probably fine. You're almost there for Merton. Torado, you're done, so... I will say, I think my favorite part so far has been the randomized Esper learning. Because this has come up with some very amusing setups. The randomized abilities is good, but honestly, half of them have been rendered unusable. Like, I would never use Possess. Like, ever. Because that'd be just instantly killing Cyan. Okay. Well. I feel like I have missed a turn. Oh, they're so small and cute. One MP for Ultima is just... it's wild. Alright, you're almost there for haste. Alright. That's... Okay. Okay, this group is fine. I am glad that we have mixed up our party enough. It really takes the sting out of the level whatever attacks. Let's see, what's good? A Doom Dragon, huh? I'm sorry, what? Please give me a heal. No, you're gonna hit. Okay. That's fine too. No, it's fine. If only I had a Cure 3 on anyone. Anyone at all. I'm kind of surprised at how little damage that did. I do think this particular version has the joys of the Vanish, Doom, X-Zone, whatever trick. Vectic oil. Huh. Okay, you hit for pretty hard there. Okay. Are you still learning? You're done. I forgot to change you over. Let's get you... Cure 2. Oh, hi, other dragon. Are you ready to disappear in a blaze of Ultima light? Oh, you're a skull dragon. You're especially screwed. Although this is gonna take long enough that it might kill Gogo. Never mind. Okay. So, yeah. Bushido for Scoop. Okay. So let's... Yeah. You can be right in... Are you still learning? You are... Yep. Oh, we also had Dirt. You know, Dirt Dragon. I've actually beat all of the dragons now. Oh no. You're getting Ultima spammed. I don't want to deal with roulette. Alright, so... Final party is taking shape. We're gonna have Gao. We are going to have Edgar. I think I'm gonna bring Locke. And... Oh. Thanks for Ifrit. I can't wait to see what he has. Well, he punched himself, so it's all fine. That's less fine. Old man definitely does a lot of damage with that spear. That does remind me, because I beat Doom, I started taking a look through various WADs. I may or may not have downloaded the Legend of Doom WAD that I am probably going to play at some point. Yay. This really was a very cool dungeon layout. Like this is a great climax area because you basically have to use everyone. There's 2 overflow, but there's also 2 extra optional characters. Like, you don't have to get Go-Go, you don't have to get Umaro. And in fact, they're very well hidden in general. Although they do mention Umaro a lot, so, you know, maybe you know he's there. Dark Hood. Let's see. Ifrit's going wild. Ultima and Flare? I think I know what Gao's gonna be getting shortly. Water's bad for machines, right? I'm also having my final maple pecan porter, and it's really good, but it's also interesting in that the finish is surprisingly bitter. Pluto armor and Marshall, huh? Hey, a tent. That'll come in handy. Well, that's one down. I do remember having to shuffle parties around to make sure Strago ends up in the right party in order to earn his abilities. That was rough. I remember that rather vividly, unfortunately. I had to reset my party like 3 times for it. Ow, that kind of hurt. What the hell? Actually, before I get into the next boss fight, I'm going to take a super quick break before I actually walk up to the statue. I need to refill my water, because I like the beer, I don't like the aftertaste. So. 1 minute. 2 minutes. Let's call it 5 minutes just to be safe. I'll be back before then, though. Alright, I'm back. Let's, beat up another one. A whelk. Oh, wow. I can actually... I can fight him like he was meant to be fought! With missiles! Alright. That's 2 down. I'm just gonna use... I'm gonna try Possess at some point, just so I can say I used it at least once. But that time is not right now. Hey, we learned Merton. I really don't know why they went with Merton. What was the plan there? What was the thought behind it? Oh, hey, giant tank guy. Oh. Well, I suppose it had to happen at some point. All right. We'll pearl ya. Need MP? Need MP? I call shenanigans. Okay, never mind. We beat the crap out of her anyway, so. And we got another Excalibur. $35, okay. Something must have drained my MP at some point. I don't know. Oh well. You know what? This seems like as good a time as any. Right, he's just gone. Which is another reason why it's terrible. You can never recover from it. I hope he's back at the ship. That's all I can say. Mostly because I don't want to lose that equipment. He had some good stuff on him. Well, that never happens with normal characters, to be fair. Possesses ability you get from ghosts you can temporarily recruit on the Phantom Train. So they're kind of meant as they're disposable characters. Oh, hi, Ifrit. You have a Ragnarok equip, don't you? Which means... Oh, hey! Never mind, I'm fine. I like that we killed Ifrit before Shiva could even appear. All right. I think that means it's time to head back to the ship, set up our real final party. We've only fought one of the 3 statues, though, which is worrisome, I guess. Okay. Are we getting beamed up? Okay, well... Whoops. I don't remember if I get to choose or anything. Oh. Cyan's just gone. Actually, no. It's probably because he is, removed from the party. I don't know if he's gone, but... Odds seem pretty high of that, don't they? Time for the best track in all the game. I never taught you anything useful. Damn. Do you have haste too? Negative. But you do have meteor. Okay. Okay. Edgar. You just attack. I was kind of hoping you would heal the party, perhaps, with one of your dances. You know, funny little dance. Heal people. Oh, I should have... Okay. This is bad news. We start to climb the tower. This is such a wild final boss. There's so many things to take apart from it. I'm just gonna rage, I guess. I don't know. Become a behemoth, why not? Alright, I have to make sure Gao lives no matter what. Everyone else is an open sacrifice. Oh, come on, man. I don't think anyone in my party knows haste, which is not ideal. It's not great. Okay, that kind of hurt. I appreciate you multi-dispelling just Gao. Okay, that hurt a little bit. And this is why Runic would have been nice. This is just like... This is why Kefka is one of the best Final Fantasy villains, like, period. I don't... You can become Madam. I think Madam has heals. Oh. Well, okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Wait, you only had like 8,000 HP? Alright. I think this is Kefka Goes By. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, I appreciate the Paladin shield, now. That would have been good to have earlier, but I got enough people with Ultima. Ooh. Now it's time for the real fun. I think Madam casts, healing magic. Oh, okay. I think. Boy, this is... I'm really happy that Gao has Magitech. What the hell? Okay, well... First things first. We heal. Okay. That did less than I expected. Wait, you have Remedy, don't you? You have Phoenix. That's the more important part. Okay. Things are getting a little weird here, aren't they? I think the sprites are starting to break. Oh no. We did it. We did it. Kefka has been returned to dust. Good time. Bye, Espers. It's a very satisfying ending. Alright. So, Mystic Quest had my Ragnarok, I guess. Gauntlet had Shiva, Kirin, Fenrir, and Mog. And that was it. Oh wait, no. Scoop had Rama, Bismarck, Seraphim, Golem, and Terra. Yeah. And I'd had no other progression in my own game. But, yeah, you should have a couple more portals, Delson. Scoop's got a bunch of progressive stuff. And I had basically nothing useful for you, Lucarn. Sorry. Oh wait, no, I sent you a letter. Okay. So I did have that. The letter was. I don't think the mind badge was. So, I got you at least one thing. Yeah. There's a lot of things to be getting. I am curious. So, there's FF10, there's FF12, Is there an FF7 rando or an FF8 rando? So there is one in progress. But that was years ago. Okay, so there is in fact an FF7 Archipelago rando. Let's see. Okay, it's very early, but FF7 is in progress. Nobody's working on 8. That I can tell, at least. It looks like the 9 rando is dead for years. And it looks like no one's even thought about an FF8 one. I mean, considering that FF7, arguably the most present FF game in the public mindset, is only on 0.0.05. I don't know. I have a feeling it's just the difficulty of dealing with the Final Fantasy games on the PlayStation. Like FF7, they were talking about how everyone should, or they shouldn't even look at the PlayStation version, they should be looking at PC because apparently disc switching is a big problem. But I don't know. You know, Hmm. The only real discussion about it is, what is that? So I don't think that's coming anytime soon. I love it. Shadow as Shadow. Either way, I am quite happy with this. I really should play Mystic Quest, though, because it's been a long time, and I like Mystic Quest. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was Woolsey's game, wasn't it? Basically, him trying to do his own... You know, speaking of FF7 competitors, I have debated a couple times trying to play Ancient Roman. Which, if you are unfamiliar with Ancient Roman... Oh... It is a special game. I should check out, I have more PS1 games I really should check out, because never really had it as an option to me. You know, one of the interesting things about FF6's ending is that nothing is actually fixed. Kefka's just gone, but the world is still completely broken. So Kefka really did win. I don't know, I still want to play through Kudelka. I did a little bit of it. I need to do... was it Jade Cocoon? Ah, damn. Well, I mean, at least you got some stuff, right? But... hopefully now it opens the field for the others. With it's just what you got both Mystic Quest and Gauntlet to finish, right, Delson, and then Scoops stuff. Everything is locked behind Scoops for the most part, isn't it? Well, you know, fingers crossed he'll be able to play a bit more. I saw he was hopping on a couple times today, so... I will say that was a major perk of picking 2 games to play is, oh, I can't progress in one? I'll just switch. I also still think I really prefer the airships from this compared to others. Because they made it feel like an actual airship. And the design inside was nice. They had some good layouts for them. Let's see. That's... yeah. It feels like you're at the point where you're just kind of eking through one check at a time, because one check unlocks one check, which unlocks one check, and so on and so forth. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. All right. This was a good run. But with this being completed, let's see. How long have I been going? Just over 2 hours. That was a major perk for me with picking FF6 and Chrono Trigger, because they're basically open world. There's so much you can do at any one time. It's also why I really like the Zelda randomizers, because, well, for the most part, there's a lot you can do it until you get to strange things, but... It's also the fact that how many JRPGs have an actual, essentially teenage pregnancy story that actually goes through and has a relatively happy ending. Assuming, you know, you do that part of the story. But life continues, people will try and repair what they can, and the scars may remain, but the damage is gone. Alright. I am going to switch things up a little bit. And we're going to do a little bit of Zelda. Yeah. Sometimes. I think for the most part, they've done a pretty good job with them. But, yeah, there's sometimes they just... Yeah. I know FF16 got a lot of flack for, well, I guess mostly the linear nature and the lack of meaning to the side quests, but I really enjoyed it, and I feel like it actually covered what it was talking about well. The horrors of, like, actual war. That sometimes people will just they want that progression in their social status more than their family. I don't know. I'm not going to spoil 16 because it's still relatively new, but I think it did well. I think it was a good game. Alright. Alright, let me reset that. I also enjoyed 15. Okay, hello. I enjoyed 15, but I definitely understand where. Okay, you gonna behave? Yeah. Okay. I understand the issues that people had with it. No, you're not gonna behave. You're gonna act weird. Okay, better. I just had to unplug it and connect via Bluetooth. Strangely enough. Right, I can do a bunch of stuff now, can't I? With the things that I got. I'm not going to be doing this for too long. I should get a good night's sleep before tomorrow. It's gonna be a rough week. I'm gonna have to drive like 6-7 hours on Wednesday night, and then come back on Saturday. Thanks for the single green rupee, guy. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my It's not... I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream on Saturday or not. I would like to, but we'll see. Thanks. Thanks for the heart, I guess. I guess always appreciate what you got. I don't think I have... Do I have them? I do! Yeah? What? I think they like it? Is it supposed to be the skull mask or the spooky mask? I also have Mask of Truth. I don't know what I got from that. I know I'm gonna get hit. Okay, they really hated that mask. You know, I probably understand why. Because isn't it supposed to be carved from wood? Okay, I'm not used to having to actually do anything after this. Okay, I just had to come over to you. Deku Nutbag, that's actually real nice. That means I can do a couple things that I couldn't before. But, yeah, no, I think, I think in general, I haven't played a Final Fantasy game I haven't enjoyed. Granted, there are still some that I have not played, like 12 and 13. And I guess technically 11, I never got to actually play that. I kind of wanted to play 11, especially when they were running the campaign with 14, but then I couldn't. Maybe next time. I really liked 1, even though it's kind of Indeed. Your doom is upon you. I did this, right? Yeah, there's only the Wolfos Grotto. And Sheik. I'm not gonna do the Wolfos Grotto right now. Actually, the gifts from Saria is leaving the entire forest, isn't it? I wonder. Nope. So the gift from Saria has to come from outside, I guess. So the Hylian shield is not junk. You get a lot of interesting checks in there. I did an archipelago with a group of people, and one of the games in there was Dark Souls 2. 2 or 3? I don't remember. Let me tell you, there were some interesting finds. Okay. So there's actually a lot to do here. That was 5 rupees, I think. Ooh. We have a piece of Triforce in Gerudo Valley at one of the red rocks. Okay. I do not have the frogs in the randomizer, so that's good. I know I've actually been seeing people playing Oracle, like the Oracle games recently, and I haven't played those in so long. But I'm torn because I really should be playing new games, not rehashing everything, but why do you think I can buy that, huh? Alright, so you're not worth getting, okay? I think this is a bad, or like, worthless. Yeah. So the red bordered are junk. Copper bordered, whatever you want to call it. Oh boy. A pot has a rupee in it. How groundbreaking. How amazing. Okay, so the Magic Bean salesman didn't have anything to say to me. The, what you call it? Yeah, that's true. I kind of miss the bees from Link to the Past, though. Being able to catch them and release them on your enemies, it's just... It just had a certain... je ne sais quoi. Oh, okay. Please be more than 5 rupees. Okay. I had to be super precise. I got 5 dimes. Ooh. Zelda's Lullaby. That opens up a lot for me, actually. And I can talk to people. That's nice. Hey, Morshu. Oh. It will recognize that I can't buy things as soon as I check the prices. Because it's too rich for my blood. I can't buy anything from the bomb shoe shop anyway. So, become adult. Actually, before I do that, I can get a great fairy reward. I completely forgot I had a bunch of stuff I could do in Kakariko. Whatever. Think that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Although I probably should have used a bomb chew, considering I got 40 of those. I was also considering trying to do some more Mario Star hunting, but I would have to fight with my controller for that, and I don't know, I just don't have it in me. Alright, let's finally grow up. Wow, that's a great sword there. Make sure you hold on tight. Wow. Thanks for the single rupee, Rauru. It's gonna help me pay off everything for sure. I don't even have the giant's knife. I've got basically nothing. But, more importantly, I have the bow. I think we can mark that off as done. And I was also taking a look earlier through the Dusklight mods, because I am patiently awaiting the Twilight Princess randomizer getting in there. But, it's apparently available if I'm willing to build it myself, which I could do, but I'm already kind of burning my brain out on practicing for, Ooh. Ooh. Link lost his wallet somewhere in the forest and, still hasn't been able to find it after 7 whole years. Alright, so let's go to Kakariko. That's got the most immediate checks that we can do. I should have come in during the day, but at least here I can smash. Oop, I meant to do that, not throw a nut. Alright, what do you got for me? Wow, a single whole heart. How generous. You, on the other hand, you're a bro. Actually, I can check what they had, can't I? Okay, so 50 spiders is a Triforce piece. 30 is a Skulltula token, okay. And, okay. So, we gotta do up to 50. Was I stupid and did I include 100 Skulltula check? I don't know if I can find out. I should probably call it pretty soon, but we're making progress. Gotta count for something, right? This one? It was not that one. Nothing like beating ghosts to death with a hammer. Post-death? Death 2.0? They're just kind of ignoring me. I thought there was another one here, but it's up here, isn't it? I don't have Sun Song, but I can at least take joy in smashing a re-dead with a hammer. Who knew that the most effective tool in the ghost hunting arsenal would be a hammer? Big round sword and a shield. Ooh. We got our Buster Sword. I love these mods. They're just silly. In the best way at that. Alright, Damps. You're being real lenient right now. I'm a little concerned. Ah, nice. Am I gonna beat it in time? I hit the wall. You know, why exactly does Stompe have a hook shot? Actually, I know there's the trick to getting up here from down below. A warp song. It'll be useful. Alright, not bad. Hey Vroni, how's it going? We are winding down with some Ocarina Randomizer. I just finished my FF6 Archipelago run. Hopefully it wasn't too difficult or too much extra. Inventory time is always kind of a rough one. I think something's wrong with your tunic, Link. Something's wrong all over the place. Huh. Hmm. That's not too bad, at least. You're getting something out of it. Last time I had to do inventory, I remember, a number of us had to do overtime. Which it wasn't too bad, but it still was not the most enjoyable. Hmm. Yeah, I can imagine. A vacation would be really nice. Alright, no upgrade. Cool. What do you have for me? That's wonderful, Anju. I can just hear her saying all this. There we go. Oh, I don't think I could have gotten it from here. So the grotto, we have... this crate that I apparently walked by twice and missed. Okay, well that worked out. Oh, it's a gold chest. Nice. Gerudo Jabberknot. Neat. God, I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about, like, their Japan trips, and it's just like, I would absolutely love to go again. There's so much that I didn't get to do last time we went. And now that I'm actually in better shape and all that, it'd be interesting to try and do something like Fuji or some of the trails. Watching Sea Dog's Cyclothon kind of made me wonder, like, how feasible is it? How feasible is it for tourists specifically? Because I know Japan basically treats bikes as cars, it seems. Where you have to have it licensed and registered. You gonna come down? No? Fine, I'll come to you. Honestly, I could do with any kind of vacation at this point. But that's not gonna happen for a while. Ooh, Requiem. That's nice. That gives us a nice number of things. Well, bugger. I will be traveling this week, but it's not going to be... It's not going to be relaxing. I should say. Alright. What is it? It's just past 2:30. I think I am going to have to wrap it up because I don't know how much you can tell, I'm quite tired, and the main reason I was streaming tonight was to finish off FF6 before I have to go. We did that kind of faster than I expected, so I figured I'll do a little bit of this. But we've been going for 3 hours. Oh well. I'm gonna get up here to Zongo's Cavern. Mostly to act as a save point. I am gonna call it here though. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I just suddenly lost all my energy, so. One of those weeks. One of those weeks. Tomorrow we'll be doing Double Dragon, hopefully. No guarantees on Saturday. Depends on when I get back home. Like a 7-hour drive, and I'm not generally very good at waking up early enough to make that in a reasonable time, so we'll see. For now, expect none. Otherwise, take care, have a great night, thanks for watching. For those in the archipelago, thanks for participating, I hope it was enjoyable. I've had a pretty good time with it, and I am looking forward to more. Let's see. Is there someone I can raid? This was kind of out of normal rotation, so... Not for tonight, I guess. No, I'm just gonna call it. Take care. Thanks again. Hope y'all have a good rest of your night, good day, and see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.